It's your girl, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, I'll be taking it back to 2016 to Lithia Springs, Georgia, to discuss the tragic story of Nyla Foster, who lost her life after getting into a fight with her friend, Shontori Gooden. But before we get into this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and join the Tony Two Times family. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, if you'd like to see more episodes of Hood Tales, please click the link to the playlist in the description box after this video to get caught up. And be sure to share this video with everyone you know. Stay tuned until the end to hear the full story. All right, let's get into it. Imagine moving with your homegirls to a new city in hopes of a fresh start. For Nyla Foster, Kayla Thomas, and Tasia Smith, the move from their hometown in Lakeland, Florida to the metro Atlanta area was for just that reason, a new beginning. In late 2016, once the friends were settled in, everything seemed to be going well, when all of a sudden, things took a drastic turn. On late Friday night, October 21st, 2016, to the early morning hours of Saturday, October 22nd, Nyla, Kayla, and their friend and roommate, Shontori Gooden, went to pick up Tasia from work at Hub 1 Logistics in Lithia Springs. While in the parking lot, Shontori and Nyla began arguing over Shontori's boyfriend. Apparently, it seemed that Shontori and Nyla were dealing with the same man. Kayla was able to break up the fight between Shontori and Nyla. Kayla thought everything was fine when the girls separated. As Kayla walked away, Shontori decided the fight wasn't over. She went to a car and grabbed a firearm. Shontori proceeded to chase Nyla and fired one shot at her. The bullet hit Nyla in her thigh. Shontori then jumped on top of Nyla and repeatedly struck her in the face and head with her fist. Nyla was screaming and screamed out Kayla's name. Kayla heard her friend's screams and ran back over to where she was. Kayla saw Nyla bleeding and asked what happened. Nyla yelled, "She shot me, she shot me." Kayla asked Nyla where she was hit and she replied, "In her leg." By this time, Shontori had already fled the scene and got rid of the weapon. Back at the parking lot, Kayla attempted to get Nyla to the hospital when she spotted a nearby deputy and asked for help. Nyla was transported to Wellstar Cobb Hospital. She was suffering from a fractured femur and a perforated femoral artery and vein. 21-year-old Nyla later succumbed to her injuries and was pronounced gone at the hospital. Kayla and Tasia were shocked and devastated over Nyla's loss. How could Shontori do this? This wasn't supposed to happen. They wanted Shontori held responsible for Nyla's slaying and felt that her family and loved ones deserved justice. Kayla, a key witness, and Tasia spoke with reporters in an effort to help locate Shontori, who was on the run. Officers received information that Shontori had left the Atlanta area. 21-year-old Shontori Gooden was described as 5'5" to 5'8", weighing 160 pounds, with hazel eyes, face piercings, and tattoos on her neck. She also went by the name Tori or Brittany. She was considered a resident of Cobb County, a neighboring county of Douglas. At the time of Nyla's slaying, Shontori was on probation for robbery. A reward was offered for Shontori's capture and conviction. 2 weeks later, on October 31st, 2016, in Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte Mecklenburg police got an anonymous tip that Shontori was spotted in a public area. Officers later apprehended her without incident. Shontori waived her right to extradition and was transported back to Douglas County, Georgia, where she remained in jail without bail until her trial. She was indicted on charges of felony hit, among other crimes, in relation to Nyla's slaying. In January 2017, Shontori turned down a plea deal that offered life in prison, instead entering a plea of not guilty. 7 months after Nyla lost her life, Shontori Gooden was convicted of slaying her friend in a Lithia Springs parking lot. She was ultimately sentenced to life in prison. In 2019, Shontori's attempt to appeal her conviction was denied by the Supreme Court of Georgia. In that same year, Shontori had allegedly been involved in a fight at Lee Arundel State Prison and was charged with multiple offenses, including riot in a penal institution. I wonder if Shontori could take back everything that transpired on October 22nd, 2016. Would she? May Nyla Foster continue to rest in peace. My belated condolences to Nyla's family and friends. My well wishes go out to all affected by Nyla's tragic slaying. Nyla was known as an uplifting person who always carried a smile. The move to Atlanta was supposed to be an opportunity of a lifetime. Nyla had her whole life ahead of her at just 21. It's just very unfortunate that Nyla lost her life at the hands of someone she called a friend. Around the time Shontori was convicted, Nyla's family was still struggling with her loss. Hopefully, Shontori's conviction and life sentence has brought some closure, but of course it won't bring Nyla back. I hate to see women fight over a man, especially friends. Nyla shouldn't have lost her life over something so stupid. Nyla's friends, Kayla and Tasia, believe the issue could have been resolved peacefully. However, Shontori felt otherwise and unleashed her rage and anger on Nyla. She probably felt that she was wronged and her actions were justified. But was it? Was it really worth taking your friend's life over a dude who probably was playing you both? Fam, let's keep the discussion going. Tell me your thoughts on this story in the comments below. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times. Until next time.